Your fever is high and the pressure to log in at work is too. But when you finally decide to take care of you, there's Instacart. Just because that one perfect coworker of yours is attending all meetings, camera on while she's sneezing, coughing, and aching, doesn't mean you have to do the same. Take it from us. Trying to stay on top of things will only get you further behind. Instead, get everything from tissues and teas to cough suppressants and comforting soups delivered through Instacart in as fast as 30 minutes. If anyone needs anything, they can just redirect their questions to that one perfect coworker of yours.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale. With Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug? Ignored a leaky faucet? Pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look that way? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects. Whether it's a door that sticks, or a disorganized closet, or an AC unit that only works half the time. It all matters. You just haven't taken care of it yet. But there's an easier way. Just download the Thumbtack app. You can search for what you need done and find tons of highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Check prices, reviews, and book a pro right on the spot. Plus, you'll know what to tackle next, because Thumbtack is the app that shows you what to do, who to hire, and when. Pull out your phone and in just a few taps, say goodbye to all those unfinished home projects and say hello to caring for your home the easier way. Download Thumbtack and start a project today.
Here is the coach of the Wichita Thunder, Bruce Ramsey. Coach, welcome. How are you?
Thanks for having me on, guys. Doing all right. Just got done practice and getting ready for a big weekend coming up against the Tulsa Oilers.
Yeah, you play them a lot down the stretch here, and you need to play well, and you need a little help to be able to get into the playoffs. What looked like a really good stretch that you had, then you hit kind of a bumpy road. How difficult is it to stay on those good runs?
Yeah, we went 9-2-1, and then obviously our last four games, which I believe we've played probably some of our best hockey of the season. We lost every game by one goal and ran into some hot goaltending, so it was pretty frustrating. I thought we outplayed Iowa all weekend long, and just didn't get the offense that we needed to push past them. Only gave up 6 goals in 3 games, so defensively we were fine. But as dudes knows, you got to put the puck in the net to win hockey games. So we got our work cut out in front of us. But I believe in our group. I believe we have a very good hockey club, and if we can find ourselves somehow manage to get into the playoffs, I think we could do some damage there.
Well, Remmer, I was looking, and your power play seems to be pretty good. It's running at almost 25%, but like you said, you only had 3 goals this weekend. Has it been the 5-on-5 play that's kind of cost you when it comes to putting the puck in the net this year?
Our power play, we didn't score a power play goal this weekend, and that really would have helped. Prior to that, it was running at like 26.5%. So it was a big reason why we did, obviously went on our run. But our power play has been pretty consistent all season. 5-on-5. Over the last 6 weeks, I'd say our 5-on-5 play has been very good. We had our struggles early on in the year when we had a lot of moving parts in our lineup. Playing Kansas City 15 times. In our first 55 games, which was probably 30% of our schedule, definitely didn't help. I don't like making excuses, but they're 46-10, I think, right now. So they've been beating up on everybody. So when you have to play a good team like that was loaded with contract players, it made it tough. But in the end, our last 3 or 4 games against them, I think we got 3 wins. So we started to kind of figure that one out, but. Sometimes too little, too late. We don't want to say that because we still got 9 games left and could quite easily just go on another run.
Bruce Ramsey, our guest, head coach of the Wichita Thunder. So I'm a baseball guy, and I know that the Wind Surge here in town, it's affiliated with the Minnesota Twins, the AA franchise. they have very little say in what their roster looks like. So they stress entertainment and fan-friendly things, and they really don't know from year to year what kind of a team they're going to have. What's it like in hockey now? Well, I know that the Thunder used to have a big say in what kind of a team you put on the ice, and it was kind of constructed by the coach and the front office. And now that there are these affiliations, yours with San Jose, what's it like now?
Well, I'm sure we're not quite like the baseball team, which probably has about 80 or 90% of their players under contract with their affiliate. We only have two. We have a goalie and two forwards under contract, and the rest are guys that I've recruited. So pretty well, I have to say. Obviously your contracted players are going to play, but when you only have a few of them, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So basically, the team is on me.
Rammer, I got to ask you. I've been to a couple games this year, and, obviously when you and I played together, the game was a lot different. What do you think of the state of hockey right now? I mean, it just doesn't seem as physical as it was. Do you think that's a problem when it comes to the fan base and that sort of thing? And do you like the way the game is now, or did you prefer it back when we played 20 years ago?
Well, I can tell you that I didn't really enjoy fighting 30 times a year.
Yeah, well, see, Robert, I didn't have to, so it was okay for me to ask that question.
Yeah, exactly. And definitely the game is faster. These kids come out of their respective colleges or junior teams, and they're highly skilled. The East Coast Hockey League, obviously, there used to be a lot of teams and a lot of leagues, and now the AA area is down to 28 teams in one league. So obviously you condense the talent, and there's just so much more. Youth hockey is growing so much throughout the USA now that, it's quite common now to get players from California, from Florida. Look at Allen, the Allen Americans. They have all kinds of players that, grew up in Dallas and played in Dallas that are elite players. So, it's just the game has gotten so fast and definitely not as physical. You can just tell, I used to average 30 fights a year, and now, if you get over 10 majors in our league, you start getting suspended. So they've definitely put a clamp down on that, and that's pretty well the status quo now with hockey, throughout North America. So, I still love it. It's fast-paced, highly skilled. The transitions are incredible, and you got to be an elite player to play in the ECHL, and it just shows when some of these top end kids come out of college and stuff, and they just don't do well in the East Coast Hockey League. The negative, obviously, the fans love, especially here in Wichita. I know when I played here that they love the rough and tumble kind of play, and we have those kind of players. We're definitely a team that I would put up on the higher echelon in this league for toughness, and we're not shy to get our noses dirty, but you just definitely don't see the 3 or 4 fights that we used to see almost every game.
Bruce Ramsey, our guest from the Thunder. So you do have a couple guys who are having really, really good years. Jay Dickman, one of those, and then Mikkel Stenell had back-to-back seasons of 30 goals. How important are those two guys? A question of the obvious.
Yeah, obviously they've been huge, and they've been massive on our power play, which carried us, on our winning streak that we had. Jay Dickman is my player assistant coach as well, so he does a lot of things off the ice that are really appreciated by myself, and keeps the boys motivated and focused on what we got to do. And Mikkel Stenell is a young Czechoslovakian that has been a great find for us. We kind of got him out of nowhere, and for the last 2 years he's averaged over a point per game and put up some big numbers, and he's a player. He competes and does a lot of good things, not just offensively but defensively as well. So definitely two key contributors for our lineup.
Remember, before we let you go, on the recruiting side of things, how is that for you right now? I mean, are you looking to Europe maybe a little bit more, especially with the way the game is now? And you and I know we can sit and talk about this, but the European style was never a tough style, but it was always fast-paced and that stuff. Is that somewhere, is a lot of more guys coming from Europe, or is it basically still staying here in North America?
Yeah, there's more Europeans. You see more Europeans coming. Actually, a lot of Europeans are now playing junior over here and then going on to school and playing Division I college. And if when you see you get Europeans, for instance, Mikkel Stenell played junior in North America, then he went to American AIC, American International College, and played Division I there. So a lot of the Europeans you see at our level in this league are players that have been playing in North America and are kind of used to the North American style of game. Which is still different than Europe. And obviously, the size of the ice and the physicality is still higher over here than it will be in Europe. But, no, I love getting kids. We got a mixed batch of kids, major, junior, Division III. My leading scorer this year who went over to Europe was a Division III player, Peter Bates, who at one point was leading the league in scoring. But I definitely do like getting Division I players or good CIS players. Still my main recruits and pretty well focused and still close to home.
All right. We wish you the best of luck. 9 games left. You trail, I believe, 4 teams to get to that 8th spot in the playoff picture. You got 6 of those games against Tulsa. How many do you feel like you got to win all of them, don't you? Isn't that the mindset going into this?
Yeah, we got to take it game by game, but definitely we got to win a lot more games than we lose. That's for sure. We're going to be looking at from the outside looking in. So, but we got to just take it game by game. You win one and then move on to the next and focus. And every game we're going to go out and compete and play at our hardest, no matter what the situation is. But, we still have life and we have a great group and I believe we have a strong team. So there's no reason why we can't do what we just did recently and go on another run.
All right. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale. With Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Ashley Sleep mattresses starting at $2.50. Plus, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. And shop top mattress brands like Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Purple, and Beautyrest Black with 60-month special financing. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get Cox Internet powered by fiber with America's fastest download speeds. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial connection. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data. Fixed median download speeds. US Q3 2023.
We all agree that reducing carbon emissions is a good thing. And once again, Toyota is leading the way. We hear a lot about fully electric vehicles, and Toyota has them, with more coming in. But we also know a BEV is not for everyone, whether it's because of cost, range, or concern about finding a charging station when you need it. Plus, the raw materials used to manufacture batteries are limited. Enter Beyond Zero, Toyota's vision for a carbon-neutral future. In vehicles and in manufacturing plants, too, in the years ahead. The materials used to make just one long-range battery for an EV could be used to make batteries for 6 plug-in hybrids or 90 gas-electric hybrids. That's why Toyota's position today is electrified, diversified, empowering you to choose how to reduce your own carbon footprint with the vehicle that's right for you, a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, or battery EV. So shop, learn more, and get details at toyota.com/beyond zero. Toyota, let's go places.